Well, it was definitely life-changing for sure. It was back in 2006. I went in for my normal mammogram and it came back. I was diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. I thought, oh my gosh, what about my kids? I was given 9 months to live.
I was about 6 or 7. I couldn't picture myself really understanding the full length of it, like knowing that your mom could die.
It rocked my world. But anytime you hear the word cancer, you just immediately think death sentence. And I had still so much to do with my family. And I kind of faced it as one of the largest championship games that I've ever been in. My kids were my why. So I fought. I feel like, God knew I wasn't done raising my boys. Hi, I'm Dana Shough, and I am Tyler Shough's mom, and I'm a 14-year cancer survivor.
My name is Tyler Shough, quarterback at the University of Oregon from Chandler, Arizona.
To the outside, touchdown Oregon! Been off and rolling. Tyler Shough to the end zone, 21 yards.
So was your mom secretly, or maybe not so secretly, excited when you decided to go to Oregon over UNC and all of the other schools?
We've always been Duck fans. I used to come here as a kid and I just remember kind of the environment of it and I just really fell in love.
Yes, it kind of was like meant to be, right? Shough's a Duck.
I think I get a lot of her personality traits. I think her competitiveness, she was an athlete herself, most athletic female in her high school growing up. She had a Division I scholarship for softball to Oregon State.
I grew up in, an athlete, and then I married an athlete. Our boys had really no choice. They grew up in a gym.
What kind of sports mom is your mom?
She knows her place, but she's loud, she'll get in a lot of the other parents' faces.
Maybe when they were younger, but as I matured and they got older, I was probably not as vocal, but
I think that's where I get a lot of my athletic genes is her, so it's kind of fun to watch her to go at it.
So we knew that he had the opportunity to go to the next level. Didn't know the magnitude, he was blessed, but he's worked hard. The best part of watching his Oregon career is him becoming his own man and a part of something bigger than just football. It makes me as a mom very proud of the choices he's making in life and path that he's following, because it's more than just football and school. It's about becoming a better person.
It was just a tough time for my family growing up. Couldn't picture myself really understanding the full length of it, like knowing that your mom could die, at that time, because she was given a month to live at one point.
I endured, a double mastectomy. I had 8 rounds of chemo, 6 weeks of radiation.
I couldn't even be around her because she was radioactive.
I'd always come home and say, I'm glowing today. I had started losing my hair. I had gone with my family to do a head shaving party.
I still remember going into elementary school and
I'm getting out of the car to walk him to his class, and I forgot my hat and I hadn't got a wig yet. So I went back to the car to grab my hat, and he goes,
you don't have to put your hat on. Like, I like you the way that you are now. Like, you're beautiful enough to keep your hat off.
If he's okay with it, I'm okay with it. So I threw my hat in the car. We walked into his class. I got down, let him fill my head, and I said, you know what? Mrs. Shough is still Mrs. Shough. It's just the medicine.
The stuff that she did, stuff that she went through, like, you think that like my life was hard, or a high school kid growing up was, it's obviously just laughable at that point. I didn't really know it any other way.
Kids are resilient. They really are. I think if you show them that it's gonna be okay, stuff's gonna happen in your life, and you get through it.
I don't know how she did it. I think everything that she did, her whole fight, the trials and errors, not knowing if she's gonna live, it just builds character. She's just a fighter. I think that's what, my whole life we just had that fighter mentality that like you'll never give up. You always have a chance.
Cancer can't take your hope. It can't take your faith. It can't take your spirit. It can't take your love.
And just knowing that there's still some life left to be lived, and I think that's where I get a lot of my inspiration is from her.
It's more than just football and school. It's life.
Just to look back, about my life and how far my mom's come and how far we've come as a family. Just everything that we've got to this point, my mom's done in her life is just, it's amazing.
I was a trial back in 2006. I am living proof that it works. We need to continue to find a cure for this awful disease. Breast cancer awareness. Forever Pink.